Well, Danny, defeat here at Wrexham today. What do you make of it?
Yeah, it was a tough afternoon. They're a strong team, let's be honest, and they will be up there at the top of the National League, no doubt, with the squad they've got. They've got a big budget, so you'd expect them to be there or thereabouts. But I thought throughout the game we caused them problems as well. It's just our final third, decision making at times was left to be desired. Not like us really, in the grand scheme of things. Looking back at pre-season, we've been really good going forward, and it was just one of those days where we got in the final third, shot type, cross type. It was the wrong type. So, no mind.
We'll have a look at the game in a minute, but in terms of your team, you named another trialist today, centre half. I guess that gives the indication that you're still looking to strengthen.
Yes, yeah, always looking. I mean, you never stop looking in this game. You've always got to have plan B in the background, plan C, plan D to fall back on. So we need those options really.
So back to the game, how difficult did Wrexham make it for us to do almost the basics today at times?
Yeah, they made it difficult for us to play, no doubt about that. I mean, the way they set up with the wing backs and then the two strikers they had up top dropping in and making it very difficult, outnumbering us in midfield really. So we had to address that at half time, and I thought we started the second half very well. We really did, in terms of us playing out from the back. We just gave them some different ideas, and they took them on board very well. So it was pleasing to see that. And like I say, the goals that we did concede, it was just the manner of those goals. No one taking charge in the box and going and competing really. So it's something we'll look at. We spoke about it after the game.
So Danny, you mentioned some of the goals we conceded. A number, two I think, were set pieces. Again, must have disappointed you.
Yeah, definitely, because you just want players to compete. They're all in a specific area in the box, and it's just a case of competing. As soon as a man comes near you, or go and attack the ball really. Don't be on your heels, be on the front foot and go and attack the ball. So from that perspective, a little bit disappointing, and I think it was the second goal that was a great save from Marcelo. It was just reactions to follow in and track the men and compete in that regard. So disappointing in that, but we've got to remember where we're at and where Wrexham are really.
At the end of the day, as you said, we're not going to be playing a team like Wrexham, one of the favourites for the National League every week, are we?
No, I said that to him in the dressing room after the game. I said, look, don't beat yourselves up, don't be going home thinking it's the end of the world, because it isn't. We've got loads to look forward to, and at the end of the day we're building for next weekend, our start of our season really. So we just got to take the positives we can, the negatives we've got to look at, and we've got to dissect it and speak with the lads during the week and make sure we are ready.
You mentioned the positives. What are the main positives you'll take out of today?
I think it's competing how we did compete in certain aspects and certain moments of the game. We did hold our own. Like I say, you take the goals out of it and the type of goals that we did concede. If we hadn't conceded those type of goals, then they wouldn't have really broke us down, because there wasn't any instances where we got opened up by the opposition and Marcelo was having to make save after save. It wasn't the case of that. So the goals were quite poor in how we give them to them, but it's football.
Slight worry when Dante came off injured. Any prognosis on that, or is it?
I think it was just cramp.
Precautionary?
Yeah, just cramp in his hamstring. So just bring him off so he can look after it. It's a big pitch, so his legs are probably zapped.
And just finally, FC United on Tuesday for what represents our final pre-season game. What sort of team can we expect?
Similar to today's team really. We're still building, probably won't play as many minutes as they have done today, but we'll look to change a few things around, and it's just about building up for Saturday really, getting the lads ready. We'll look back at the game like I said, and we might change a few things, our defensive setup against set plays and stuff like that, so we'll speak about that.